I'm tired. I'm sick. I have literally been up since uh I haven't gotten to sleep. I only got to sleep at 5 a.m. I haven't been well at all. I've been constantly racing and walking. My feet are on fire. I threw up in the sink. I'm not good right now. But damn it, I have to tell you this anyway. So I posted my last one and it did pretty well. I saw Show gave it a thinking emoji and Johto liked it. So maybe there is something to this. So in all this knowledge and all these lectures that I'm going through, to me in particular, I want to space these down into little chunks to make you think, understand, and come away with an easy bit of knowledge that's simple to understand instead of you watching these 45-minute lectures a piece, right? And today, I want to talk about the anti-Job. I want you to be the anti-Job. Okay, so who is Job, right? Job is actually this character in the Bible, right? He has this whole chapter dedicated to him. And essentially the main idea is that he goes through all these hard troubles, these tough times, and I know that family members die even, his animals die, his source of revenue is screwed, and he gets sick and all this other stuff. And essentially the lesson of Job is that he believes in God anyway, right? He believes in God no matter what. I am hoping this pisses off Darkstar at least a little bit, right? Is a constant narrative that no matter what, if you just believe in God, that is okay. So I do want to mention something to kind of set this up, right? So first off, if you think that pain has meaning, and Christians often do, they try and defend it all the time, then that is by definition meaninglessness. Okay, so this is going to sound really complicated, and I'm going to try to make this as less complicated as possible, right? If you have, if pain has meaning, then it equals out, right? If your pain has meaning and it adds to something else, then technically, by definition, your pain is meaningless. At all. If it feels like it cancels each other out. This might sound dumb, but keep on listening, right? If you think that pain is meaninglessness, we can then fill the void with something else to make it meaningful, right? So if I lose my job or whatever, I can then because it's meaningless, I can find meaning in that. Versus if I do have meaning, then what's the point, right? It's meaningless because it'll just balance out into another thing anyway. So I do want to kind of make it a little bit easier to digest in a way that I think makes Job's story really, really stupid. And here's the part, right? Let's just say, take God out of the equation. Let's do this with any other thing, right? Ubisoft, for example. Let's say you really like their games, but you see that they are giving you the worst content, because Ubisoft does, and I saw that talking in the server, so I might as well mention it, okay? And Ubisoft is, not good at all. They haven't put out anything good in, years, right? And there is an argument to be made here. And if we take the lesson from Job's story, we should keep on supporting them anyway. Keep buying their games. Keep going along through it, right? That mentality is stupid. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is really, really dumb. I think that, even thinking that, right, is really stupid, because let's just take Ubisoft out of the equation, right? Let's put it on something more meaningful, more dangerous, right? What if we put this onto your church, your government, businesses that actively harm discourse or the planet or whatever the fuck, right? No, you should not be constantly putting that faith into something that can do so much harm, because it has meaning, right? That is ridiculous. If your hero, right, for example, keeps doing something dumb, and I take this from a Bo Burnham quote, all right? He was, as a joke, he mentioned that, hey, if you sticked with me through thick and thin, and you've been with me, no, don't do that. Kick me to the curb. If you don't like my stuff, then don't like him, period. Or show harsh amounts of criticism. You should be like Prometheus, the anti-Job. You do not want to just stick through thin and thin. And the idea behind the Bible, right, or in this particular story, is that because of this sticking through it, you're good for it. But even though if you think this out, even onto a level that like incorporates businesses and church and like government, right, this is ridiculous, okay? This is actively harmful in terms of not only yourself, but you as an individual. If you don't like me for like my bad takes, and you think my takes on DMC3 Virgil is bad, good. You should not be agreeing with me on everything. You should disagree with me. Be the anti-Job. Be the individual. Be someone that is just not blindly putting your faith into something that you barely even understand. Be the anti-Job. Oh, man. I have a Slurpee right here, but it has nothing in it, so the best I've got is, like, Ice Coke. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't more of a rant. It was more of, like, a quick lesson in what we can learn about Job. So, fun stuff. Maybe I'll talk about the Bible more. I don't know. That was fun.